can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Fala pessoal, belezinha? Tava esperando passar aqui a conversa para não estragar a trama. Então é isso, estamos aqui no episódio 3 do jogo. Ok, let's go. Por que você é manco, cara? Ou você tá cagado? Ou você tá as duas coisas? Enfim. E vamos começar aqui o terceiro episódio desse puta jogão. Tá muito foda. Muito. O último episódio teve apenas 15 minutinhos. Esse aqui eu vou ver se eu gravo uns 25, depende da... Bom, tem alguns episódios grandes, tem alguns pequenos. Eu vou gravando conforme a história pra não estragar a trama. Tá, cadê o trailer, cacete? Não é só você me apontar do que você ficar manco até lá, meu filho? É esse aqui? Beleza, valeu.
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
Caraca, velho, você tá me levando pra onde, mano? Pessoal, se pegar um pouco de ruído aí, ruído não, né? Berro das crianças mesmo, é porque... Porque fazer o quê, né? Tão na rua aí, tão brincando e... Eu vou tentar cortar o máximo que der. Vamos ver o que vai dar.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Caraca. Bora. Cadê ela? Cadê ela? Cadê ela? Tá, é uma lata. Ok, I'm sorry. Ei, cara, como é? Eu vi alguma coisa piscando aqui. Não. Acho que eu tô meio louco. Louco é pouco. Pouco é louco. Oh yeah. Ih! What the fuck? Por que você tá indo no lixo, mano? What the fuck? Ah, que susto, velho. Pensei que o cara tinha teleportado. Ih. As ervas do residente, pega. Hello. Hey. Ela tá atrás da porta.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Não, não entra. Vocês é louco, velho. Já morremos já.
Hey, this is really good. Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry? She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Oh, what's... Oh...
Barry!
Falei pra não beber.
What?
Fomos drogados.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Eita porra.
Back to work, boy.
Low.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Ixi, Maria. Caralho, eu sou um vampiro, velho. Eu não tenho reflexo. What the fuck? Ok. Sou tudo eu aí? Ué, I'm so fucking sexy. What the fuck? Ela realmente é minha fã. Eu vou ter que matar minha fã? Ela até que é boazinha, pô.
Rose took a day from me.
Puta.
I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today?
Tadinho.
Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day. Come back soon.
Ok. Eu não consigo...
Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
Ah.
You're right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Oh, so fucking handsome. Uma página do Mano Cristo. Mano
My
Cristo.
gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was... Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble, and they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's
Puta que
station.
pariu.
No time to waste.
Tô sem lanterna. Ah, pra onde eu vou? Nossa, tem muita gente berrando na rua. Espero que não caia na gravação, sinceramente. Tem um rádio aqui, vamos ligar o rádio.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I am the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know, I just...
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
I had a, argument with Danny, and, then I got in trouble with the law, and, I'm just, well...
I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah, well, he's, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me out on bail today, and now I'm just alone here at the window, waiting, man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing.
Ah, tá falando de desfile aqui na rua, tá louco?
I don't know. Something's gonna happen. I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
How can I be sure?
Não vamos escutar rádio não, porque toda vez que eu escuto rádio a gente toma flag no vídeo. Run, Alan, run! Mais uma vez, se escutar aqui o concerto que tá tendo aqui na rua, porque tá louco, velho. Deve ter umas 20 crianças ali sem zoar, pra mais. Parecendo uma festa no meio da rua, essa desgraça. Vamos tentar voltar ao normal. A pé, deixa eu correr aqui por causa da desgraça da música. Pronto. Não é bacana a gente ficar andando de noite, ainda mais sem a porra da nossa... Tá. Eu dei a volta na sei lá, eu. Tem um café, vamos pegar o café. Que isso? Buraco. Tá sem lanterna, é meio complicado, viu? Vamos pra cá agora. Tem um cara lá na frente, ó. Logo lá, vai.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are,
Eita porra! Low!
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on. Make it easy.
Tô me sentindo cada vez mais no... Ai, caramba! Não tô preso não. Tem que salvar minha esposa, sai de perto de mim. Caralho, velho, eu devo estar com 5 estrelas. Só os fortes entendem. Ai, cansei. Caralho, tô falando, é 5 estrelas. Vai logo pra debaixo da ponte. Rápido, rápido, rápido.
Stop running! Freeze! Okay, men. Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here. This way!
Ai, caramba.
Damn.
Ai. Tá me acertando? Não sei. Nem eu sei onde eu tô, people. Give me a fucking break. Acho que é pra cá. Tem alguma coisa brilhando na frente. É pra lá que eu vou. Olha lá. Uma folha.
He's gone! Come on, guys! We need to head him off!
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Ai, ai. Cada vez mais, ó, tá começando a entrar na... Ah, a escuridão chegou. Caralho, é como se a escuridão estivesse me ajudando pra eu poder escrever a porra desse manuscrito. Fugimos da polícia. Só que por que ao mesmo tempo eles querem me matar? Olha lá, flare, restaura.
Search the area! Stay sharp!
Ó, de novo.
This way! Over here!
Ai, caramba. Porra. Andy é o Andy? Estranho, velho.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Salvou. Olha o helicóptero.
You on the ground! Hold it right there! There's nowhere to run! Freeze!
Caraca. Go! Ih, caramba, o que tá... tá vindo? Ai, merda! Cadê o helicóptero? Eu não vi o helicóptero sendo derrubado. Nossa! Que merda, eu não vi o que acertou o helicóptero. Ai, vamos fugir. Tá, eles estão do meu lado? Que merda tá acontecendo, velho? Será que é porque eu tô sem nenhuma luz? Eu nem sei onde eu tô indo.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
Puta, o carinha é da hora lá, velho, do começo. Usa.
This is James. Mulligan Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, what are you... Come on!
Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, if you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The, Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Shh. Café. Olhar ali.
I could see the lights at the radio station in the distance.
Ah, pra lá que a gente tem que ir mesmo. Que mais? Vamos ver o outro. Tô vendo uma garrafa de café. Acho que não tem nada. Tadinho, velho. Até aquele carinha gente fina vai se lascar. O senhorzinho do começo do jogo lá. Vamos correr. Ei!
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Sei que eu tinha visto alguma coisa aqui, mas acho que não. Cadê? Partilha em algum lugar. Ah, tá. Café que a gente viu lá de cima. Eita!
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Tá de brinquedo, né? Ah, deixa eu passar, porra. Dá um pontapé. Tudo se resolve na bica. Acho que não vai dar tempo de novo. Deu? Deu. Próxima vez que salvar, provavelmente vai dar. É minha boca. Então, pessoal, então é isso. Vou terminar esse episódio por aqui. Já deu um tempinho legal. Espero que vocês estejam gostando da série. Se gostou, dá aquele like, compartilhe, comente. E a gente se vê no próximo episódio, hein? Obrigadão e fui!